which you yourself will be able to do in your dorms. Now, before we begin, let's have the two teams introduce themselves. We will start off with the Alloy Boys.
So hello, we are the Alloy Boys. Obviously we're an Alloy, and we're the coolest of the cool. My name is Josh. I'm a senior computer science student at UMD.
And I'm Sean. I'm a chemical engineering student, also a senior here.
Now over to our dynamic duo.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a senior computer engineering student.
And I'm Hannah, also senior computer science major.
And we're the dynamic duo.
Woo. Let's get this show on the road. Now that we know our contestants, if you are in the chat, please feel free to introduce yourselves and have some conversations. We have some moderators watching that who will be able to respond to any questions or comments that you might have. Now, let me quickly explain what is going to happen on our show today. First of all, each team will have approximately 5 minutes, that is not a hard deadline, to cook a dish using only a microwave, as we mentioned. Now, I will judge each dish on taste and presentation, each being measured on a scale from 1 to 5. And at the end of both of the rounds, the team with the most points will be the winners. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Now, we're going to get started with round 1. This is the breakfast round where they will be cooking a omelet. You guys excited? You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna win.
All right, now for the breakfast round, each of them, as I mentioned, will have 5 minutes to create a microwaved omelet. This is the recipe that the teams are following. Will be up on screen shortly.
Yes, right. Oh, shoot.
Or maybe not too shortly.
Okay. We'll show it after.
All right, we will show that recipe later. But now, once again, this is an omelet using only a microwave.
Yeah, so it's right here. This is the recipe. It's super simple, just 3 steps, and the 3rd step is enjoy. I think it will be okay. But just a heads up, like Tasty has a bunch of different dorm-friendly microwavable recipes that you guys can look into. But this is what it should look like. So let's see. I think ours is gonna look better, but we'll see.
As the Alloy Boys, we are going for taste. Because, you can look nice, but it's what's on the inside that matters. So I'm going for it.
A very deep sentiment from the Alloy Boys and a lot of confidence from our dynamic duo. So let's go ahead and get started. Your time begins now. Let's go and see what's happening in the kitchen.
Okay, go.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's just, I think, we just basically combine, it says step 1, combine all ingredients in a microwavable mug. Okay. Oh, I don't know the ingredients, but sure.
All right. They are starting to begin bringing up their ingredients now.
Yeah.
Our Alloy Boys are now looking at the recipe for the second time in their life.
Yeah, I've never actually done any dorm cooking. I don't know, Sean, have you done any dorm cooking?
Can't say that I have, no.
No. Well,
One hand
onion.
cracking the egg.
Ooh, wait, I feel like we should.
Oh, impressive.
No show.
All right, very
No.
impressive.
Before we can continue,
Important
everyone knows
omelet.
every omelet needs to have some onions in it. Now I'm gonna go take this onion and dice it up.
What are we doing? I actually don't know the recipe. You just want me to mix it?
And here we have some nice onion on a
Milk, right?
Very impressive onion chopping skills.
You see that? It only took him like 2 seconds. We're pros here. Right.
All
They
right.
just did a one-hand crack, Sean. You want to show them how to do that?
Now the Alloy Boys will also be demonstrating the one-handed egg opening technique.
Not myself.
You take the egg, you crack it, and then you open it, and then you
How smooth that was.
Wow.
And it's bigger. Okay, we're adding some milk to our egg to make it nice and fluffy.
Interesting.
What do you mean interesting? That's a known fact that milk makes eggs fluffier.
That is true. That is true. Some people prefer their eggs fluffy, others not so much.
But what's important is what type of milk you use.
The one in our fridge.
Wait, I have
Maybe whipping cream or-
We might. We're using 1% low fat milk because that's important. You don't want it to be too fatty, or else the eggs won't be that fluffy. So just as a side note.
Actually,
I don't quote me on that one though.
The Alloy boys making it up as they go along, as you can see.
fake news.
We have a chemie major here. He can tell us all about it.
It's true. You see, cooking is in fact a chemical process. You see, what you do, you put ingredients in, you heat them up, and then they cook. Now, as to what makes things taste good, I have no clue.
Another thing,
Insightful.
Okay.
if you don't have a whisk, you can use a fork or chopsticks. I like chopsticks. Personally, that's what I grew up using. So bringing some culture here.
Okay.
All right, well, as we're cooking here, does anyone have any stories or insight from their time in the dorm as to their personal eating and cooking experiences?
Oh. Well, we just started our kitchen, so we have to open all of our spices. But as for previous microwave cooking experience,
Oh, we have a lot.
Yeah. So our freshman year, we've been roommates since freshman year of UMD.
College.
Yeah, college. So this is gonna be our 4th year together because we're both seniors. So our freshman year, we only had a microwave in the lounge area.
We lived at Ellicott.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone who lives at Ellicott.
So we only had a microwave there, and I just remember there would be so many times where people would burn popcorn,
Oh gosh.
and then the smell would travel into the hallway, and like it would fill the lounge area. And I love popcorn. Like we love popcorn, so we always thought it was a sin to burn popcorn. Like it was so sad. So don't be that person.
Do not be that person.
Yeah. So we just added garlic and onion powder to our omelet.
Along with salt and pepper.
Well, we are adding spam. Always got to have some kind of meat in omelets. And one cool thing about spam that most people just chunk out the whole meat. What we can actually do is you can chop it in the can too, so it's not as messy when you pull it out. We have some meat.
We have some dorm cooking tips from Josh here on spam. Very convenient dorm food as it is pre-cooked, salty, and has everything you need to live a very short life.
Extremely unhealthy.
But we're trying to be healthy, so we're adding some vegetables. These are beautiful red peppers into our omelet for color and
Crunch.
and crunch. Yeah,
Texture.
texture. All the good.
Well, also, I would like to note this is 25% less sodium. It is a little healthier.
Okay.
You know, salt is crucial for all life processes.
From the chemie major.
We're also adding spinach for iron and to be more healthy, and for color. You know, all the colors in our bowl.
Color, texture, fluffiness.
What more can you want?
Exactly.
You know, there are many societies that survive purely off of hunting. They don't need vegetables.
Oh my gosh.
We are coming up here on about the 4th or 5th minute now, so the contestants should be finishing up, mostly adding in their ingredients and preparing to microwave the omelet soon.
Okay, our last ingredient.
Oh, we need cheese.
Oh,
Second to last ingredient.
ham.
And then to top it all off, we'll have cheese, you know, as the binder to make sure everything is nice and melted and wonderful.
So because it seems like the dynamic duo is stepping it up, we've decided to bring in the big guns here. This is sea salt and herbs. Herbs. I don't know how to say it. It's sea salt and herbs. It's a very good assortment. It's nice at Lido. It's pretty cheap too if you want to buy it. We're not sponsored though, unfortunately. And we will also be adding cheese, but we'll be using mozzarella cheese as it is lighter and better for the taste.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're ready to put our creation into the microwave, and the directions say, oh, just kidding. We're gonna make it look even nicer by pouring it into this
mason jar over the sink.
Wow.
Do I hear Pinterest?
Beautiful.
No, this is cute.
All right, now Michelle, I heard you mention using the cheese as a binder. Can you explain to us exactly what that means?
Former chemie major.
It's just gonna help.
Former. What is this?
It's gonna help to make things stick together.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
What bind means.
No, those not chemical ones.
Okay, we're done.
We've also finished our omelet.
We're gonna put this in the microwave for how long are we gonna put it in?
2 to 3 minutes.
We'll do 2.5 minutes.
All right. Well,
We don't, because it's microwaved, if it doesn't look cooked, you can
Dude,
always add more
115
time after you take it out.
Very true.
Good
Very
tip.
Oh, okay. Sean has a pro tip for me, but we won't share it now. We'll share it later.
You see, here with the Alloy Boys, we know how to cook, but mostly just with the microwave.
That's not true.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can cook in the microwave. Like you can make popcorn, but you can make ramen in the microwave. You can,
Yes.
Minute rice.
yeah, you can do
Oh,
rice
that's
in the
true.
microwave. You can
Actually, you can make a lot of editions.
Yeah, you can because you can like steam stuff in the microwave. So you can steam vegetables like broccoli in the microwave. Yeah, you put broccoli in a little bowl. You put a little bit of water and you cover it, and then it'll steam like that. It'll cook.
Now, can you explain to me how that works, former chemie major?
I don't know about that one, but if you want to explain, you can. That's
I
why
think I'll leave that one up to you.
All right, well, we heard some stories about burnt popcorn from the dynamic duo. Now, do our Alloy Boys have any dorm cooking nightmares of their own to
So
share?
This wasn't a personal story, although the second I say
course
that,
it's not.
it sounds like it's not. It's gonna be my own. But so I lived in Prince Frederick freshman year. Shout out to all my DCC peeps. You guys are here.
that's like the
Super
opposite.
nice.
I like it, honestly.
Privileged life.
It is. It's super luxurious, super nice. But we also have a huge laundry. We had a microwave in there, and so I had a friend. He's cooking Pop-Tarts, and he looked at it, and it says there's a number 3 on it, but he didn't read what came after the 3. So he thought it said 3 minutes, right? That sounds like normal. 3 minutes Pop-Tarts. It's actually 3 seconds. You only cook a Pop-Tart for 3 seconds in the microwave, which I guess if you guys don't ever make the mistake. But 3 minutes, set off the fire alarm on an early Saturday morning, bringing
Wow.
the wrath of every Prince Frederick resident who sleeps in because we're all college students.
Best way to make friends.
And the dorm smelled like burnt Pop-Tarts for the next 2 weeks because there's no windows to open up in Prince Frederick lounges. But yeah, that is a story. At least my story that I remember from freshman year.
Oh, Sean, we lived in the same dorm our freshman year.
We did.
Yeah.
But I spent most of my time on your floor in
Oh,
the same lounge where everyone burned all the popcorn.
yeah, I thought you lived on our floor.
No,
I guess not. Okay, careful.
At least it sounds like no one ever cooked fish in the microwave in the dorms.
Do you do that?
No, that is common courtesy not to cook fish in any public microwave.
can you explain to us why?
It smells really bad.
You
I
should
don't have much more to say than that.
It's not personal
All right,
experience.
now we have the dynamic duos. Creation has just come out of the microwave.
Yeah, be very careful when you take anything out of the microwave because it can be very hot. You don't want to burn yourself. So you can
Safety
use-
first, kids.
You can use towels. You can use oven mitts. Just anything you want to use.
I think they get it.
Or if you're in the dorm and have nothing on you, you could use your shirt and pick it up with your shirt.
Be resourceful. That's the lesson here. Should I show? No. Okay.
It's
Well,
a surprise.
it's a surprise. You guys will see later.
You see, you
there-
can consider safety, or you can just pick up the mug.
That's true. Okay. Breakfast round is complete.
All right. So now that cooking the breakfast omelet round is complete, we will be moving on to round 2. This is my personal favorite round because I love sugary treats. Now, if that didn't give it away, this will be the dessert round. At the end of this round, I will go ahead and retrieve the dish from the dynamic duo's apartment, and then I will try and judge each of the dishes. Now, for this round, the teams will have another approximately 5 minutes to cook and create a microwaved cake. This is the recipe that they will be looking at.
The recipe is coming
We're
out.
more prepared now. Here it
Okay.
is.
So this is the recipe right here. So it's basically like cake mix that you get in a like the box like this that is like the just add water type of thing. But then you can add different mix-ins. Like for this one, they add Oreos. But we're gonna be adding something else, and I don't know what the Aloe boys are adding. So we'll see whose is better. But this is kind of the vibe that we're trying to recreate. Trying.
Yes, we will see who tries and poisons me the most. Now, as we go into this round, I don't know where I'm going with that. We will go ahead and get started. Let us begin to cook the 5-minute microwavable cake.
I would. All right. So first, we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of each powder and put it into the bowls.
So we have
Now this
angel.
bowl is not gonna be used.
We have angel cake mix and white cake mix. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure. So this is the finished product. Not really. Just the powder.
All right, hold up. Now, the dynamic duo provided the initial ingredients for this cake. Can you explain to us what angel and white are?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Look at the box.
These were purchased at Aldi, another affordable grocery store.
That we would love to be sponsored by.
Yeah, but unfortunately we are not. But that one is a little bit farther away. So little, I'm sure will also have the same ingredients. That's just up the street from where we live. If it's too much. This tablespoon is bigger than the one. Okay.
It's an actual tablespoon.
Okay. So
All right, well, now, go ahead and explain to us how you're beginning off your cake.
we have 2 tablespoons of each powder in this very white bowl. You can't really see, but
White, it's very white.
and now our mix-in, what we're gonna be adding is this beautiful chocolate chip cookie. So that's what we're gonna be adding into it. So we have to go ahead and I'll mash it.
Interesting
Now-
decision to bake something that's already been baked.
I was going to say that. Where did you get this cookie?
Also from Aldi, the affordable grocery store.
Aldi's. All your grocery store needs at an affordable price.
Exactly. Josh, what are you guys mixing into your cake?
They seem to be reading the recipe currently, trying to figure out what they want to do.
Yeah, this is an interesting. Okay, so add the angel cake mix, crushed cookies, and white sugar. Cover with the lid. Store in the pantry for up to 3 months.
So we're supposed to store in the pantry for up to 3 months.
Oh no, you can't. This is kind of like
All right, so in 3 months.
you can kind of like make it, prepare it now, and then cook it later, which is also good for the dorms if you just want to like make a bunch. And it can be a way that you make friends. Like if you want to just like give out little cakes in jars, that can be a cool like welcome gift. Or if you just want to eat all the cake for yourself, you can do that too.
Oh, you should make it now while you have time. And then when midterms and finals come, then it's so much easier to just put it in. And it'll be good stress eating.
So what we're adding, so this is all baking ingredients that we have. We don't have a lot of dessert items here at Alloy because we're all actually pretty healthy, unfortunately, for this competition. But we do have dark brown sugar.
You're adding more sugar?
Of course.
Wait, what else does cake mix have sugar? I don't actually know.
Hey, let them do
All
what
right.
they want.
Do what you want.
Well, you
Trying to
know,
make it a very American dessert with as much sugar as possible.
and knowing our judge here from personal experience, he loves sugary stuff. You want to share? You should share your
Just
Yo,
wait, just wait.
old lunch.
We know the judge too, so we have prepared something.
I think the judge can start making his way over to retrieve.
Okay. I will begin heading to pick up the recipes, and our contestants will keep you entertained with their personal anecdotes and cooking stories.
Great.
We also have our producer back here who could tell some stories too.
Wonderful.
All right. Okay, so we added our brown sugar. Well, actually, so that's a topic. You're right. Okay. We have a secret ingredient here. We've kept this a secret from them. Actually, first we're adding chocolate chips, which aren't really a secret, but that's a thing. So they're making a pretty traditional one, but we know, as our judge is, he works out. So what more could you have when you work out and for the perfect cake than the one and only?
Wow.
Woo! We're gonna get.
Wait. Hey. Did the judge leave?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, guys. As his friends, would it be too mean to put this in the omelet as a surprise?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
she said it's too mean.
I
but
thought
we
it
said
was mean.
we would
He's on his way. You got to do it now.
Quickly.
And then we have the garnish on top to try and hide it.
Okay. Oh, we don't have water for him. Wait, is he
No,
eating
he's
it at
gonna
your
eat it
place?
at your place.
You guys
yeah.
should have
Yeah.
water or hide the
How
water,
much
depending
should I
on how
do?
big you want to be. Oh, I thought we were. No, I don't just.
How much protein powder should we give him? Not a lot.
That's too much.
More.
Oh, for all
Okay.
people watching who don't know Titus, he has like the spice tolerance of a
Baby.
baby.
Titus and I are at the same spice tolerance level. We consider this is our limit right here. Black pepper.
We're adding some hot sauce also from Guess Aldi to the omelet as a surprise, the special ingredient. Yeah,
Do you think that's enough? Or should we add more?
I think that's good. I think that's gonna be.
Well, we're gonna start mixing our stuff. We might need a little more water.
We're adding some green onion as a garnish to try to disguise the hot sauce.
But also, it looks nice. Just saying.
Yeah. So okay. So I think this is good to go to be picked up by Titus, and then to finish our cake, we're just gonna add the water, right?
Yeah.
So we're mixing it now. We have protein powder here. We got brown sugar. We got the cake mix. We got chocolate chip. This is like the perfect cake for after a workout.
Keeps you energized with all the sugar and also helps you rebuild.
So any guys out there? Huh? Did we put what?
No, doesn't it taste really bad?
Protein powder?
No, it tastes quite.
Wait, this is like chocolate milk, like flavor.
I had like chocolate milk with protein powder. And it tasted nasty.
Well, you don't put protein powder in chocolate milk.
No. Like it was like a protein chocolate milk. Like it was put in there already.
It was.
But the big question is, did you do it after a workout?
Hey, that's what we're talking about here.
You see, protein only tastes good after a workout.
Okay, then I wouldn't know.
Oh, the judge
Oh.
is here, but
We need
like,
more time. Sorry.
like 60 seconds more. Like okay.
How long is that?
So this is kind of what it looks like after you mix it. It kind of looks like cake batter. So it goes in the microwave for 60 seconds.
Where's our cheese? A+ for presentation.
So in case you guys didn't know, if you wanted to know, protein powder actually, I like to put in milk, but it actually dissolves best in water. So fun fact, this is perfect for the cake mix too.
So presentation is everything because first impressions are everything. So we'll be using this nice cheese board to be the base or the platter for our dishes.
In our opinion, bigger is better. We present to you a cutting board, which as you can see is huge. Like my arm.
Oh my gosh.
The judge is waiting in our.
Oh, the
Right.
judge is waiting outside, but
We're almost done.
we're almost
I think
done.
There's like 13 seconds.
Were there any good comments out there?
Ah! Oh my gosh. Lock the door.
You can stay there, Titus.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Sorry, give us like 10 seconds.
10 seconds. And to top it off, we have the best ingredient ever with
Oh my god.
No, we don't.
Unfortunately, we don't have whipped cream or chocolate sauce or even ice cream at this point. We are very healthy.
Yeah.
We're running
Oh,
out.
talk about spinach.
We put our cake in the freezer to cool.
Because if you put whipped cream directly on something hot, it's gonna melt and it's not gonna look as pretty. So you have to cool it a little bit.
But have you considered allowing the whipped cream to seep into the cake?
Oh, it'll probably happen as he makes his way back up to your place.
Honestly, you probably win if you gave Titus that whole can by itself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Add it there.
I'm sure there's a video or photo. I don't know if anyone would actually want to see this, but of like Titus like whipped cream straight in the mouth. That was something that happened a few years ago.
Is that something that's strange?
Oh no, Hannah, don't burn yourself. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. This is
Look
skill,
at that
okay?
presentation.
Actually, do you want to do it? I'm scared. Okay, look at the skill of adding the whipped cream and a beautiful little swirl at the top. If Hannah's strong enough.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, this is a new bottle of whipped cream, so wow, look at that. Wow, amazing. Skills. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, actually knowing the judge,
Yes.
this is the good amount of whipped cream. Okay.
You know, as the man who prides himself on making the best soft serve ice cream cones in the entire UMD campus, that's a pitiful swirl.
Wow.
I'm actually really good at like soft. So at the dining hall, I know it's not open right now for some of you guys, but he's really good at swirling like an ice cream. Like it's huge. So if you ever meet Sean or see Sean in the dining hall, he'll be happy to make you an ice cream cone.
It's true.
So this is our final presentation of our two dishes.
Is that a flower?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful cheese tray board. Okay, so we will now deliver this to the judge.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. The fryer.
It actually came out really well. It's like a little cone shaped thing. Anyway, I saw that look.
Oh, I was just trying to see.
So with your protein, we don't have whipped cream, but we do
So
have
we do have more protein.
peanut butter. Yeah, protein. Let's get it.
No, it's not.
Peanut butter and chocolate, I think that would be good.
Peanut butter chocolate is really good.
Yeah, that's the classic combination. I think it'll turn out okay. But Titus is on his way now to your place, so hopefully you guys will be done by then.
All right. Well, we are done as well.
You want to reveal your cake?
This is all ingredients that we have. So we also tried to choose ingredients that you would all have in your dorm.
It's not.
It's not happening.
Wait, not everyone has protein powder.
You should have protein powder.
It's a great source of protein.
Yeah. You know, for those nights, I mean, you shouldn't use protein powder as a substitute for meals, but in case you don't get enough protein or, you know, the dining hall gives you uncooked chicken, it does happen.
Oh,
Protein powder. Yeah, always cut your chicken from the dining hall. That's a pro tip.
Otherwise, you can also slap it at approximately 300,000 miles an hour, and that'll cook it instantaneously.
What was your favorite food from the dining hall?
Favorite food from the dining hall? I have a thing for hash browns. I love hash browns, and if you go early in the morning and they're fresh, that was my favorite like thing.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I loved when they had pancakes for dinner.
Oh,
That was the best. They would have it like not very often. So that was my favorite. What about you?
the cookies. The cookies are the best part of the dining hall.
Yeah.
I miss them a lot.
The soft serve is superior
It's true.
on good days. If you're at 251, then it's superior. If you're at North Campus Diner, you've got like a 50-50 shot of either getting sugary milk or the best soft serve.
That's true.
both was good.
Yeah. Ice cream on top of a waffle,
Oh,
like
so
a
good.
Belgian waffle that you make, because they have waffle makers in the diner as well. So
Right
you
next
make
to the
that.
ice cream.
Yeah, and you add ice cream and then like whatever toppings you want.
And the strawberry like preserve that's like heated up. Oh, so good.
You can also do is root beer floats. Those are really good.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
think
we
I've
never
ever
did
done that.
Root beer floats. If
It
you
is
get
quite pleasant.
tall glass, soft serve, root beer, oh, that's good stuff.
That sounds good.
This one's so good.
So our sophomore year, we lived in Oakland Hall. So that's kind of, I would say it's like the equivalent of Prince Frederick. It's a pretty nice dorm as well. So we actually had a microwave inside of our room, which was really nice. So some things we made in there were like steamed pork buns. We just steamed them in the microwave. We also did ramen, like in a pot. We would like heat up the water, put it in a pot, put the ramen inside of it, and just close the lid, and it'll cook like that.
And dumplings.
Yeah, and dumplings. So those are all easy things. Like because in Oakland, what's that community called? Denton community. The dining hall is called 251 North. That's the closest one, and it closes early. It closes at like 8 p.m. So whenever we were hungry past 8, and we didn't want to walk to the diner, like
Guys,
expose
stop.
ourselves, we would just cook stuff in our microwave. But yeah, so there's a lot of different things you can do in the microwave. And they're very accessible. There's also microwaves like around campus that you can use. Like in the libraries, there's like microwaves, and in some of the like the academic buildings, they have them too.
Oh, there's a microwave map on Reddit somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if you search like UMD microwave map, then they'll come up, like it'll show you the different spots on campus that has microwaves for use.
I see. I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. Anyway, our judge has just got back. He's kind of winded. Yeah, do you want us to turn it this way?
All right, we're ready to present.
Okay, we're ready.
Yes, attention. I didn't say drum roll. Get out of here, man. All right, I'm almost tempted to dock points for having to walk up 3 flights of stairs and then carry this back down 3 flights of stairs. But that's okay. Things I do around here. All right, here we will first present from the dynamic duo themselves, all the way up on 3 floors higher than where I'm at right now.
6th floor.
No personal identification being thrown out here. We have our cake here with a plastic flower in the middle and an omelet here on the left, served up very nice looking. It's very pretty, very good use of space here. Good space economy. I would show you from a different angle, but I only have 2 hands. And
Wait, why can't you just
Move the camera.
The
We
texture.
did a 360 like
Here.
the
Wow,
360.
look at that. So good.
very nice, very nice, considering what you have to work with.
Yeah. Wow, all of that made in a
I'm
microwave.
sure you don't have all this in the dorm, but that's okay because it's about the taste in the end when it comes to that. Now, do you have anything to say about your creation in terms of presentation?
Oh, we think that it speaks for itself.
Very, very conceited. All right, I like it.
Wow.
All right, now before we move on to the tasting, we will demonstrate the presentation and look at the presentation of the Alloy Boys. Here we have a very, lack of any better word, manly presentation. We have unnecessary use of large space, overuse of cup holders, and a little nice decoration here.
It says coming home because you know it's all about home, and it has a Bible verse on it.
Home is where the protein is.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Charlie Brown mug.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
can't go wrong with Charlie Brown. And a red mug
From 10 rents.
from 10 Rens, which is now apparently permanently closed.
We also, as a side note, we added in our cake a wafer. It's actually a good protein granola bar.
wow.
So
Yes,
more protein.
extra protein. Now, if you have any opinions of your own, go ahead and post them in the chat. If you have any opinions on your rating, from a 1 to 5 on either the dynamic duos, flowery presentation, or the Alloy Boys large demonstration.
Whoa. Okay.
We don't-
Put that away.
Their high speeds.
Okay.
You got any comments, producer? I guess there is a 20-second delay. There is a 20-second delay.
20 seconds.
Or something ridiculous like that.
We
Well,
talked
we'll
a
get
little
back
about-
to
we
that.
talk about presentation.
Oh, that is correct. Josh has reminded me that they didn't get a chance to talk about their oversized presentation.
Yeah. So, knowing our judge, and as a defense he is, we knew that, he's a strong man himself and he needs a strong will to compensate with it, which is why we came out with what we have. So,
It's got the essence of everything you need. You have protein, you have more protein, and you have the essence of a lumberjack. So instilled in our cutting board.
and in case you didn't know, one of the biggest trends on HGTV now is wood and like that modern-esque feel. So that's what we were going for with ours, with the red and black as well.
Nice.
Yes, they certainly did not just grab whatever they had on hand and use it in whatever way they could. Now, do you have any comments?
Dang, it was all about the dynamic duo.
All right, everyone loves the simple, minimalistic Pinterest look of the dynamic duos, flour and mason jars
Yes.
with platter that I had to balance down 3 flights of stairs. All right, now, my personal rating, I do like the simplistic, the simple addition of the flour. Mason jars, you can't go wrong with mason jars if you want to look hipster. So this is a good, solid 4 out of 5. I think what's missing is just some extra color. There's some color disharmony here. There's like green and brown. Who puts green and brown together? I don't see it.
A tree.
That is true, but this is modernism. Black and white, very black and white, not black and red. For the Alloy Boys, very large, as I keep saying, presentation. It's a solid 3 out of 5, above average, but not quite 4. A lot of wasted space with the very large cutting board and the not subtle advertising of these. I don't know if I can condone that.
Tag not sponsored.
You can get it at the low price though.
All right, now we will move on to the tasting portion of this competition. Unfortunately, I cannot serve you through screens. We have not achieved that level of technology yet. Yes, right here.
Do you want to eat one at a time?
Yeah, I'll start with the egg, and then I will move on to the dessert of each.
Wonderful.
All right, both of these omelets.
We should try ours first.
Okay,
First.
the Alloy Boys have suggested that I try theirs first for whatever reason. Both very microwaved. Here, take a look at that.
Oh.
Mmm.
Get away.
Mmm.
We did do something special to it as it was in the microwave. We actually did half of it and then stirred it to get the ingredients to mix a little better.
Oh, okay.
So it came out a little unaesthetic, but we're going for tasty.
It's very, very firm so far. Let's see how this turns out. Oh man. Watch out, stomach. Here it comes. I can immediately taste the salt. Luckily, it is reduced. 25% reduced.
Bruh.
All things considered, that's not too bad. It's got a slightly, I don't know how to describe it. This is unlike anything I've ever tasted before. It's like Denny's combined with street food. I don't know.
Alloy specialty.
Nice.
Wow,
Interesting.
I took another bite. You must like it.
I was trying to get more flavor, but it's all the same. I don't know what to say.
Ooh.
Surprisingly though, for dorm food, if you want to cook egg, that's not a bad way to cook egg. You get the normal egg flavor. It's not bad. Yeah, if you're just trying to cook egg quickly, I would have thought microwaving would be really weird and not work out, but that's not too bad.
That's good.
All right.
But it still tastes like an egg.
That flavor might interfere with the flavor of the other one, but that's okay.
Look, I have some water.
Wait, to clear the palate.
Ah, yes, water. Water, good sir.
I got it.
Good sir. Thank you, Jeeves.
Great. Okay.
Okay. All right. I do individually by itself, I do like the color of the dynamic duos. They covered up that microwave looking mess, but with the green onions.
That's right. That's exactly what we covered up.
I can smell the red onions. Not red onions, the red peppers. Ignore I just said that. You can really taste the cheese. You can really taste that binder, you know. It really brings it together. You can taste the red pepper. Actually, I don't taste the egg at all. I taste cheese and red pepper and some green onion. But it works well. It's like a salsa with cheese. You know, I can imagine dipping a chip in here and eating it.
We can take another bite.
Well, I don't need to. That's a lot of flavor.
You took 2 bites of wine. You should get 2 bites of wine.
Well, because yours, I couldn't determine the flavor. It was like egg with salt and something else. But it's very solid overall. Oh, I didn't try there's a little bit of spinach in here I didn't try.
What ingredients can you taste?
Red pepper and cheese.
I see.
One more. Can you see if you can find it?
It's the red pepper, like the juice from it is very overpowering. It overpowers everything else. So that's a little strong. Oh, that's good. 1 out of 5. I was like, why is this? Red peppers are not normally this spicy. This is why we can't have nice things. No, it's not. It's not that spicy.
Okay, yeah. I was scared.
Should I put more?
Yeah, that was very overpowering. I'm like, why are these red peppers so strong? Now I know why.
We should put more.
Yeah, we should have put more.
No. Okay, for the egg round, I think it's a clear winner with the dynamic duo. There's a lot of extra flavor in there that works. However, in considering dorm in mind, they have a lot of things that you're probably not gonna have in your dorm, like red peppers. I mean, I suppose some people keep hot sauce in their pocket at all times.
We had peppers in our dorm room.
Okay, well that's not normal. But the overall flavor worked really well together. It tasted like a regular dish, whereas the Alloy Boys, it tasted like something you microwaved. Microwave some eggs. So 4 out of 5 and a 2 out of 5 for the Alloy Boys. But both are edible and both are good if you need a quick meal. So if you just want to throw some eggs in the microwave, now you know you can do it and it does work.
Don't forget the red pepper juice.
Okay, should we move on to the cake round now?
Yes, we should. We are actually quite a bit over time, so we'll try and move this along quickly.
Yeah.
I will try the dynamic duos cake first. It looks much nicer before all the whipped cream melted, but now it's all melted. That's okay. The essence is still there.
Make sure you get cake and not just some cream.
I'm trying. There's a lot of whipped cream in here. Okay, you can't see it, but there's cake in there. It's covered in whipped cream. I can taste the cookie. I can taste a lot of sugar.
What you like?
Very bready. Is a very bready flavor with the sugar. It's a little mushy, but I'm pretty sure that just comes from the fact that it's microwaved. So
I think it's because you waited a long time to eat it, so the whipped cream soaked in.
yeah, that is probably exactly what happened. But the flavor overall is very sugary. It's good. If you want a quick sugary treat, I suggest Snickers. But you know, if you want to do something fancy, go ahead and make some cake like this. All right.
You know, for those of us that have taken mass transfer courses, we would know not to put the whipped cream on, given the time.
Sean just said science. All right, now I will try the alloy, boys. It's very
Man.
okay. You got to take a look at this. It looks like beans. Looks like refried beans in here, y'all.
We don't have any whipped cream because we're too healthy for that.
But you have
Wait,
spam.
what about the bar? You gotta get the bar.
Oh my!
It's like a wafer bar, dude.
It's very bland. I could taste a little bit of that protein powder, you know? It's got like that aftertaste that you're like, do I really want to keep drinking this? You know? I like the added texture from the bar because once again, it's a very cakey kind of bready texture. So adding that extra texture and helped a lot. But in terms of flavor, there's a lot less sugar.
They added more.
It tastes like peanut butter. You probably added.
We didn't put peanut butter.
It has a little bit of a peanut butter flavor.
We made peanut butter. We did
Apparently, they invented peanut butter.
Hmm.
Overall, they score pretty equally in my book. The texture from the dynamic duo was a little bit off-putting. The flavor, you know, it's just packed full of sugar, so that's kind of, you know, you can pack full anything of sugar and make it good. So, but the alloy boys, they lacked flavor, but they made up for it in texture, and creativity, and
protein.
I want to say protein, but that's not true. I don't think that added anything other than comedy earlier on.
But what about protein?
Yes,
Added
what about
protein.
protein? Solid 3 out of 5 for both. So that brings us to the end of the judging portion of this competition. And I think you already know, but we have our clear, decisive winners with the dynamic duo. Congratulations. Who would have thought that girls are generally better at cooking than guys? That is
And also
news.
when they know the recipe beforehand and hadn't read.
I did not know the recipe.
Preparation time does help. Now, thank you all for coming to watch us today. We hope you enjoyed, had fun, learned something new, most importantly, that you can cook in your dorm. You know, I don't know how much I would suggest the cakes. Eggs, definitely. You know, if you want some quick eggs, some protein, that's a good meal. Good solid choice. And I've been told that Josh here has our closing remarks for our program today. What it says on the script, boy.
Let me double check the script. I don't have my teleprompter here today.
It just says closing remarks.
Oh, well, okay. Thank you guys for watching. This has been our YouTube mini series. I know we've only done 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more, let us know in the comments. We might bring it back later. You know, we might do more cooking competitions. We might do like some DIY kind of stuff. But who knows? Maybe we'll just make fun of each other. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for joining and everyone who's helped out. Especially, I got to list everybody.
Yes.
No.
Well, Kevin and Robin helped a lot with us in helping us plan this out. So thank you guys. Yeah, oh yeah, and we're part of Kairos. This is all Kairos events, obviously. Kairos is a Christian fellowship where we try to do life together and study God's word. And yeah, it's open to anybody if you just want to hang out and chill. If you really want to, you know, consider the bigger questions in life, like what is my purpose? What is the meaning of life?
And food, friends, and fellowship.
Yeah, that too. So we also have an app. I think there'll be a link in the comments. It's a Gather app, which basically has like all our events. And if you want to find a community there as well, you can just download the app. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great time this coming school year.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
See you next time.
Untitled Chapter.
No, this was the ultimate college park cooking competition.
This was cut there.
Anytime now.
No.
Or not.
Chopped.
All right.